See, checking in with another Wednesday 10 things. I'm chilling with my homegirl.
Nia, what's up? It's another Wednesday. It's rainy and cold outside. But we are here in the building.
Yes, we are.
And we're going to talk about some tea and some things. Well, yeah, some things tonight, guys.
Right.
Please.
Before we get into that, we want to give a nice little shout out to our friends at Lucky Coin. We appreciate all of the love and support that you have given us, and we're going to just sip a little tea on that. So, come holler at us if you want to know a little bit more about it.
Sip a little tea to our sponsor.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so, well, I'll tell you. On the celebrity side, guys,
Okay.
things got a little weird today. I know a lot of people was tuning in for sure. I was one of those people. The Young Thug trial was supposed to start today here in Atlanta.
Okay.
And it was canceled for unknown reasons.
Oh, Lord.
So the trial was supposed to resume tomorrow. It's been back and forth if it's gonna happen tomorrow or if it's gonna happen on Monday. So
he got some people. He got some little angels looking out for him. Man.
Yeah,
Look, stay prayed up.
Stay prayed up. Yeah. I mean, I like the guys. I do.
I don't know anything about them, so.
You like their music?
I mean, but that don't mean I like them. That's for sure.
I like them. So, and moving on, the Cat Williams continues.
Oh my God! What is this crazy man doing now?
Well, I'm not gonna say he's chilling, but Dave Chappelle now.
What Dave Chappelle saying?
So he is started speaking out, saying, that Cat was wrong for coming at other comedians like that on Club Shay Shay. And,
I agree.
And then, of course, this thing has gotten even crazier. They said Cat only came for black comedians.
Oh, okay.
But what the people are saying...
What are the people saying?
That Dave Chappelle is pissed off because he released his stand-up came out right about the time...
That Cat Williams.
That Cat... And so he just didn't get an audience like a Dave Chappelle,
Now,
Cat stole it all.
But it don't even matter because he was paid prior. Like, when you do stuff for these, video on demands, you get paid up front.
And I believe he was doing Netflix, and Cat done already told us that Netflix is starting at $10 million and up, right?
Right.
And it's Dave Chappelle, so we know he didn't get the bottom.
Right. He didn't get the
he got up there.
So that's what people, they don't know what they talking about. You get paid up front when you have these endorsement deals with these companies.
But it's not, I think for some people it's not. I mean, for us all, it's about getting paid, right?
Oh,
but
yes.
some people do want the viewership.
Hey, he gonna get it over time.
Yeah, he'll get it. I mean, Cat got over 50 million, and it's coming. So,
well, we'll just see, But Cat got on there with whatever he said, and he did it for free, so. Too bad. So sad.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say it's for free. You know why?
Why?
Because every last one of these tours have been selling out.
So he on tour now?
Oh, he on tour.
Oh, my word.
I'm actually going to his tour.
First of all,
he's not in Atlanta, but I'm going to check him out in Birmingham.
First of all,
But I like Cat before he aired the dirty laundry.
He definitely knew how to turn the tides in his favor. If nothing else. Good job, Cat.
Thinking.
Yeah, thinking. You did a good job, Brett.
I mean, I like him. I only disagree with one thing he said, and that's about Luda. But Luda's my friend. So I disagree with that. I know that for a fact not to be true, but all that other stuff, I don't know.
Hey, you ain't got nothing
A lot
to do
of
with
people
that.
mad at Cat.
Yeah.
For a lot of reasons.
Listen.
Even Dave Chappelle.
Listen. You got listen. Anybody who is taking a risk, you got people pissed off. If you taking a risk, somebody's pissed off. With
And another thing Kat said that could be true.
uh-huh.
You just gotta tell Diddy no. He did say that. That's what he said.
That's a mess.
He did
my
say
God.
that.
That's a hot mess. Okay. And so what else going on?
Well, guys, guess what? Shantae saw the color purple.
The color paper.
The color paper.
I did see it, guys. It was so good. The cinematography was wonderful. The dancing was awesome. The singing was great. I felt like the storyline was right on point. It was good. It was a good movie.
I told y'all.
Siskel and Ebert over here.
I
Giving it
told
a
y'all.
5-star rating.
It was really good. I thought it was awesome. I was shocked that it left the theaters so
So
soon.
quick
So quick and came
to video on demand.
to video on demand so fast.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even understand
It like
that.
made your head spin like it ain't even been a whole month.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I mean, and it did. Well, we know we talked about opening weekend. It did great numbers. They came out at a great time doing Christmas.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with family? Chill, watch a movie, go see a movie.
Yeah, maybe
And,
they feel like because they got a little bit of negative press, maybe they felt like they weren't gonna get. I don't know. I have no idea. But is it still playing in the theaters, or is it just
I
playing in both places now?
I think it could be in both places, but it's like a one-off. It's not like in theaters like it was. Like you got to search for it.
Huh? That's interesting.
And you know what else is interesting? Yeah, because Beyonce kind of was the same way. I think she's gone now. But Barbie stuck around a long time, didn't it? We waited a minute for Barbie. And Willy Wonka is still in there. So what's
And
up?
that's what else I want to see. I want to see Wonka.
Oh, well, it's still there.
Well, I was like, well, maybe I missed it, so maybe I'll have to wait for it to come on demand. Maybe it'll, but it's not clearly doing like Color Purple, so what you want me to do?
But yeah, it's still there. And when it first came out, I believe the numbers did really well. And the guy was, I asked the guy, I went to see Mean Girls, which was super cute. The guy at the theater, he told me that people are still trickling in to see Wonka.
Oh,
So I was kind of shocked by that, but yeah. And speaking of movies,
okay.
Snoop Dogg has
yeah.
a new movie coming out
Yes, he does.
called The Underdogs.
Yes, it's kind of like the Little Rascals.
Right. Snoop said that this movie, he was inspired by, we all know he coached football.
Right.
With
He had like
kids.
he has a little league
A
that
little
he
league.
started. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and so the movie was inspired by that.
Yeah.
They have a lot of great actors in the movie.
And a lot of kids cussing.
And a lot of kids cussing. Bad, pouty mouth kids.
But I guess that brings the humor to it. I mean, it's not like a movie for children, so like, don't bring your kids thinking like this is gonna be, So I mean, but the director of the movie was discussing like, okay, if he had done this same movie without all the cussing, would it still be a good movie? And his answer was yes. So
Okay.
like, maybe he might make a a PG version of it.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just have to see. We'll see how well it does. But yeah, it's coming to your theaters, and they got some.
Well,
of my
no.
favorite
I think it's
actors.
gonna be Amazon Prime.
Oh, Amazon Prime. You're right. It does
Amazon
have some
Prime.
of my favorite actors. Tika Sumpter.
Yes.
I love her. She's the first dark-skinned black lady that let me know I could wear light pink lipstick.
Okay.
So one time for Tika.
Candy's in it.
Oh yeah, Candy's in it.
Mike Epps.
Oh, and y'all know I love me some Mike Evans.
George Lopez.
George Lopez.
I love
Yeah.
And so many more. So
It's going to be a great movie.
I'm very excited. I'm happy. I'm waiting for it. I believe January 26th.
Oh, okay.
They
this
did
weekend.
they did a premiere
I think it was last weekend.
Over the weekend in LA,
Yep.
and a lot of great people went. Our very own
Big T.
Big Tick showed out. Man, I don't see how he did it. I just saw him at the game. Shit, when did he go to LA?
He working.
He working.
He was
He
in
is
and out.
working. In and out. And so yeah, we definitely gonna tune into that. We're gonna talk about that. We need to embrace, our people's movies, and Snoop definitely, he had a mixed crowd at the premiere, but he didn't shy away from saying how he wanted, to embrace us on the screen.
That's great.
He talked about it. He said he wanted a lot of dark skin on the screen.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Ain't nothing wrong with having that melanin.
Hey, but we love us all.
That's right.
We love us all. All right, well, Shantae, you got any more celebrity boom you want to drop
I
on
don't
us?
have no more boom, but what I am going to boom into is this topic.
All right, let's
So
go.
tonight, we going to talk about, listen, friends, sis, cousin, bruh, we just don't move the same, okay? We don't move the same anymore. You know how you have those friends and like y'all was so cool back in the day, and like they was like your ride or die and all of this, that, and the third, and then eventually you like go out with them one day and you like, why they doing it like that? Why they doing it like that? It's like, I would never do that in this current state of mind. I just simply don't move like that anymore. And that's not to say you can't move like that. That just means I don't move like that.
We just don't move the same way. So my question is, because you don't move the same way as people, you're not necessarily beefing.
Right.
I don't know if we would say we've outgrown them or not, because we could still probably link and have a good time.
Right.
Right.
Every now and again.
Right, but do we need to cut people off that we just don't, we just don't move the same? Like,
Right.
I mean, I don't think so, but it's kind of hard to hang out with people that you just don't move the same. Like, I just don't move like you do. Like,
So here's what I do think, okay? If you decide that you don't want to cut them off, right, then I feel like within yourself, you got to set some expectations of the bullshit that's about to happen. Excuse my French. Because when you don't move the same as somebody else, 9 chances out of 10, you know something stupid about to happen. So you got to set the expectation for yourself before you even leave the house. Like, I know it's gonna be some BS, and I'm here for it tonight. Tonight, I'm gonna be here for it.
I ain't doing that. Robin says some people are still living like they are or did in their 20s and not trying to evolve. I agree with that. I agree with that for sure. I mean,
you agree? You agree?
I agree with that, Robin. I mean, it's very frustrating, when when you take a grown person, because in our 20s, yeah, that was one thing. 20s,
Right.
we're late for everything. We're irresponsible. We're
Right.
stupid.
We gonna spend every last dime, and you gonna have 1 penny in your bank account. Like, yeah, girl, we had a good ass time tonight.
But when you get older, okay,
And you start moving differently.
and you start moving differently, it's kind of like when you're around people that's still moving crazy, you're like,
Really?
what is happening right now?
Well, the first thing is, I feel like you can't fathom how they're doing it. So then it's like it becomes so irritating, because you're like, I just don't see how you could still be doing that. So that, I feel like that's the first thing that takes place. Like, you feel like, dang, well, how could you even be doing that? And then I think the second thing is, like I said, you got to set your own personal expectations because you already know they're going to be on some BS.
Yeah.
I got a friend right now, love her to death. Love her to death. But we definitely don't move the same. I'd be like, girl. But I just let her be who she gonna be. Because sometimes I'm here for the BS. Sometimes I want to hear about the crazy. Sometimes I want to get involved in the foolishness of showing up, you know, super duper late right before the club closed and drink 2 bottles of champagne in 30 minutes.
So even though y'all don't move the same, you can still go for the fuckery here and there.
Every now and then, yes. I'm here for it.
Well, Robin,
she said, I can't run that fast anymore, so don't try to invite me to the hood places where they might start shooting. Right?
Her, Robin, her. But, you know, I'll tell y'all. I had company, and I was blown away, like completely blown away. Like, we're meeting a bunch of people at dinner, had dinner reservations, and I haven't, you know, been around
This person.
in a long time.
Right.
I mean, but we're cool, we're jammed, like, love you to death.
We're jammed.
But I didn't realize how different we move. Like, anybody that know me, I mean, and I'm not a stickler for time. I don't have to be on like 8:52.3. But I'm kind of, you know, I when I'm doing things, I think of the other people involved.
Right.
So I'm pretty, you know,
Punctual.
You know, try to be on time. You know, I think of other people involved. You know, and so we got other people meeting us to dinner, and dinner reservations are at 7, and at 6:30, 6:35, driving through Atlanta, you're like, oh, can we stop at the mall because I need to grab some shoes for dinner? Y'all know that's a lot for me. Like, we obviously do not move the same at all.
Right.
Like, at all.
I needed to know this before we left the house.
Or hours prior, or
Well, I mean,
sometime prior.
well, the thing is like,
not on the way to dinner where people are waiting and Atlanta don't seat you until the whole party arrives.
and I agree with that. Like, I do, but I will say, you know, there are some instances, but I would say that you would definitely have to tell me before we leave the house so I can say, you know what, we're not gonna have enough time to do that. So you might want to figure out something else prior to us
or plan
leaving.
it before. Like, no.
Yeah.
As a grown person, we don't
Well,
know we need shoes and plan it before.
I mean, maybe
it could be the same day.
maybe she thought that the outfit was already cute, and then when she tried it on, she was like, "Nah, so this ain't gonna work." I feel like.
Okay, so
I feel
then
like-
can we leave a little early so I can stop and grab some shoes?
Well,
No.
maybe she put the outfit on. Was she putting on the outfit like right before y'all was walking out the door? And then
I
she
don't know.
realized. I'm trying to give the girl a benefit of the doubt.
But obviously we just no, because this is just a late person that's late for everything. Been late
Well,
in the 20s and late in the 40s
Well, I
and
just
late
wanna-
in the.
I just want to make one mention. Nia got a lot of friends that are running late all the time.
Late.
Remember your other friend?
Running.
Like,
Late.
what you say? She was running so late that she missed out on some business
Missed
opportunities.
out on business opportunities a lot.
So your friend's just habitually late.
Habitually.
Except for me. I'm never late.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
pretty
just-
much always on time, especially when I go. Well, let me not do that before I get struck down by lightning. Our church starts at 10:15.
Okay.
Because that's when I get there.
So 10. It started at 10.
Because that's when I get there.
Oh gosh. Okay. But you there for the praise and worship.
I'm
Okay.
there for the praise and worship.
Yeah,
Y'all
but-
see it on my Instagram.
But
feed.
honestly, I mean, when you just realize you don't move the same as a person, like, we just don't move the same. Like, what do you do with that information?
Do you? My thing is, do you share it? Do you at some point be like, listen, friend, we not moving the same. We not moving in the same direction. We don't do things like. Do you even bother to have that conversation because you think that you can meet them where they at?
So, and that's the struggle. Because, you know, if you bring up that conversation, it's going to seem like you're putting yourself as better. The way I do things is better, more mature. Like,
no, we just don't do it the same no more. Girl, I pay my bills when I get paid. You pay your bills 5 weeks late. We don't do it the same.
We just don't move the same.
We don't move the same. Like I'm not here for the constant state of confusion.
Good Lord.
I'm not here for it.
Yeah, well, the question is, what do you do with that information? Like, when it's a friend, you're not saying I've outgrown you. You're not saying I'm moving on from you or whatever. We just don't move the same, and it's just...
Well, you talk about them behind their back and don't invite them.
Kind of annoying. Like, you still on the fuckery for real. And I'm not saying... We're not going to say we talk about them behind their back. Move on. Y'all don't listen to Shantae.
Oh, that was a good one.
But I just, like, I don't even know if there's a conversation to be had. I think when you're for the fuckery, you mess with them, and when you're not, you just don't.
Right. So it's like I'm here for it. Cause the thing is, it's like you still gotta have friends that be on some other stuff, right? Because sometimes, right, you are in a bad mood and you're like, I just want to tear the club up. So you still gotta have those friends that do that. You don't want to cut them off. You
Right.
Every now and then you still be like, man, I just need to get drunk tonight. So you got those friends just gonna be on that bullshit.
That's just going to be on it.
And and it's fine. It's like I just can't do it every weekend. But I can come mess with you, you know, once a year on your birthday. But
they're going to be on it. They're going to be posting it. You're going to be late as hell for it.
Oh yeah. Now you ain't gonna be on time. You're gonna have to take a nap first. You have to take a nap first and then wake up around 11 and then be like, all right, girl, what time we getting together?
I know. It's just...
They be like, all right, well, we about to just go to this club for like 20 minutes and then we're gonna like leave and go to an after party. Like, why you going to the first club? I don't understand. Just go to the after. Girl, you know we got to. Okay, I'm here for it. I am here for it. I done took a nap and everything. I'm ready.
And then they got to stop at an old boo and pick up some money. Like, we just ain't moving the same. Like, why boo couldn't cash app you or Zelle you? Why we got to do all of this? Why we got to do all of this? It's too much.
Stop! I gotta hit up I gotta get my bag, and I gotta do this. So I gotta stop here first, and then I gotta go over here, and then I gotta go over here, and then I gotta drop off my such and such because you know they don't have a ride, and so you know I need to do all of that, and then we're gonna go.
Oh my God, you're taking me back to my 20s. Lord. But there's still so many grown people. You stop to pick them up, and they're like, oh.
Can you stop by the...
Yeah, can you drop the kids off there, and can you stop by the post office, and can you do this? Can you do that? Okay, girl, now we on our way. Well, girl, we said we was going to eat at 7, and now it's like...
10,
9, 10. Like, we've been running around. Like, we just don't move the same. I just don't move like this. Period.
Says, oh, hell no.
Period. So, I don't know. Shantae said we could keep them around for the fuckery when we need it. But just know you don't move this way. Right. But for the fuckery when you need it, we keep them around.
And this is...
Because we're not saying we don't want to be friends. We saying we just don't move the same.
Right. And I'm telling you, because... you just got to have those friends because you never know. Like in a gunfight, I don't own no guns, so in a gunfight, I'm gonna be messed up. I'm about to call my friend. They'll be on the fuckery.
Boom, there
So
you
you gotta
have it.
always have them in the background. You always gotta have somebody who, number one, don't mind throwing a drink in the club and they don't care. You number two, don't mind getting into some type of scuffle and it's fine. Number three, don't mind like just living life where there's no sort of consequence. You gotta have friends like that.
All right.
You got to, cause it's like, even though you might not deal with them every day, when you do deal with them, you know you gonna have
A damn
a
good
hell of
time.
a story to tell that next day.
If you don't have to get a bond out.
Right.
Lord, well, y'all, okay, we're going to keep them around. We ain't outgrow them. We still love them. We're going to keep them around. You ain't got to discuss it because then you're going to act like you better.
Right.
So, just
Right. Keep them around.
keep them around
Keep
when
'em
you're
in your
ready for the
pocket.
fuckery. When you need the fuckery. 'Cause
Right,
we
keep-
all need it here now.
Right.
I
Keep
think
them in your back pocket.
oh, Lord, have mercy. All right, Shantae, you got a 5-minute tip for us tonight?
All right, so my 5-minute tip goes like a little something like this. So, guys, if you have a shower that has tile in it,
Okay.
okay, there is this nifty little tool that I picked up on Amazon to help clean the shower tiles proficiently.
Okay.
It's like a little motorized tool that extends so that you don't have to bend down. It's wireless, it's waterproof, and it cleans the shower immaculately. It only costs $40.
Okay. And so it does the tile? Does it do the grout in between the
Yep.
tile? Or
Yep.
so do you think you could use it for grout on the floor?
Yep. It does all
I mean-
of that. It does all of that. All you got to do is turn it on and hold it.
Wow.
20 minutes, your whole shower is sparkling.
Okay, I'm ordering that tonight.
So
What are we calling this thing?
I'll have to look it up on Amazon again, but I'm gonna send you guys the link. But yeah, it's good stuff. So if you get an opportunity, it's just a handheld electric shower cleaner.
Okay.
So that's my tip for the night. Save you a little bit of time. On Saturday mornings, all you got to do is just simply spray your favorite cleaner down and get to zzz, and you'll be done in 20 minutes.
I like it. I like it. Well, Shantae just saves up some time.
Maybe not any money because $40 is a little expensive, but I will say
I mean,
it's
but
worth
for the
it.
time, yeah,
It's worth
scrubbing, yeah. And say, well, $40 is not expensive when it saves your back.
When
and
it
your
saves
knees
you 2 hours.
and all of this.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
From scrubbing the shower.
Most definitely.
So I'm in.
All
And
right.
we'll find out exactly the name of the one she got, and there's probably so many more. But and we'll let you guys know next week.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all now. Hold on, let me see.
She's
I
digging.
was so impressed with this thing. I like sent it to my sisters and everything. I was like, y'all ain't gonna believe this. All right. So, it is called. Let me see.
It is called dun 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I done fell flat because now I can't find it.
She can't
find it. Okay, so I guess we will have to wait till next week because I definitely don't see it in this. Oh, here. Oh, no, I don't
No.
see it.
Lost.
I don't see it.
Too many text messages.
Too many text messages, people.
Shantae was on the fuckery all weekend.
I was on
Too
the
much
fuckery
all
all
weekend. She
weekend.
can't find nothing.
I cannot find not one single iota of a sorry. Well, next time.
Next time. But electric shower cleaner, we're going to start there.
We're going to
Amazon.
start there. Amazon.
All right. Well, this has been
Another fabulous tea and things. If you want to comment, post, you want some advice, please don't feel don't feel free. Feel free to hit us up at TNThangz, THANGZ, @gmail.com. And again, thank you to our sponsor, Lucky Coin.
Lucky
We
Coin.
appreciate it.
Yes, yes.
And we out.
See you next Wednesday, same time, same